Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to go grocery shopping. I have decided to challenge myself and see if I can limit myself to only $20 a week for the next 6 months on groceries. I think it's doable, but I'm not sure. If you want to know if it's doable, I guess you will find out in my videos. I'm going to be uploading weekly videos of the $20 haul that I pick out each week, along with some of the photos and documentation of meals that I've made with the haul from the previous week. And if that doesn't make any sense, I guess stay tuned and it will better explain it for you. With me, I have two of the grocery sales from my favorite grocery stores right now, one being Aldi and the second being Lidl. Aldi has been a go-to for me for a long time, and Lidl just recently opened up near me, and I am loving this place. So we will get into that in a little bit. I have already made a list of stuff that I'm going to be getting today, and hopefully I can stick to that because this is going to require some self-restraint for me. I'm the type of person who goes into the store and I have a list and I don't look at it at all. I get a whole bunch of crap that I don't need, and so I tend to bring someone along with me, like my husband, who can be like, stick to the list, and I'll like prep him before I walk in and be like, hey, make sure that I'm looking at the list and only getting the stuff on the list. It's worked out 50% of the time, but this time I'm really wanting to see if I can do this on my own. I need to be able to do this, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, so I, obviously I'm not starting from scratch with all of this. I have stuff in the fridge, in the pantry, in the cupboard, so I'm going to go through all of that stuff so you can see what I'm going to be pairing the stuff that I buy from the store with to actually make meals for myself and my family. And typically I do a lot of cooking, I do a lot of baking, and I have sort of a lot of appliances to help me do those things because it makes it a lot easier, especially with kids and stuff like that. Any time that you can save on doing stuff like that really helps. So I do have a bread machine and other things like that, which I will get into later, but mostly I just want to kickstart this video and see where it goes, I guess. So right now we're going to go to the pantry and the refrigerator and the cupboard, and I will show you all the stuff I have, not to show off and be like, hey, I have salt just like everybody else, but just to show you so that next week when I post a video of all the meals that I've made this week, you won't be like, hey, she didn't buy oats, so why did she make like some oatmeal or something for breakfast? Anyways, here we go. Okay, so I am at the pantry. The badly organized pantry. I tried to organize it a little bit, but I'm not gonna be fake and act like, hey, this is my pantry, like all prim and proper every day. My pantry looks like a mess on a daily basis, so I'm going to not act like I clean it up all the time. Anyways, okay, so right now I have cereal, which this box has about this much of cereal in it. This is the cornflake box, and of course nobody in my house likes non-sweetened cereal except for myself sometimes, so this is almost full. Ice cream cones are in here, and I think there are quite a few of them in there because we haven't exactly used it a lot. And then granola. Of course nobody likes granola except for me either because I'm the grandma of the house. Anyways, okay, this is sugar. It's got a decent amount of sugar in there. Okay. This is flour. Is this flour? Yeah, this is whole wheat flour, which I only use for baking bread, so this does not go by very quickly. And then we have these jars, which are black beans. This is TVP, which is a textured vegetable protein. I forgot to mention that I'm vegetarian earlier, so TVP is like a meat substitute for us. So if I wanted to make, say, like ground beef or something, I would put boiled water in this. It would like soak up because it's dehydrated, and then I would flavor it to make it, because it really doesn't taste like anything. These are oats, walnuts, lentils, like green lentils. These are all dried, and these are kidney beans, pinto beans. This is couscous, which is like dried couscous. A lot of these things I like never use, and you can tell by the jars being like their stuff, pistachios. But sometimes I'll just be like, hey, I want to make this recipe or something like that, and it will call for something that I never use, and just in case it does that, I don't want you guys to be like, hey, you've never bought that. So chickpeas, these are dried chickpeas. This is, what is this, cornmeal. I don't label my jars, I kind of just open them and smell them. Or just look at them until I remember. Almonds, which I need to get more of at some point, but don't really need to get them now. Pumpkin seeds, which I also need to get more of, but okay. These are mini chocolate chips. Dried ginger. Sunflower seeds. This is coriander, I believe. Yes, ground coriander. Yes. I always mix up coriander and cumin, but yeah, this is mustard powder, which I really haven't figured out what to make with yet. These are bay leaves, and these are sesame seeds. And honestly, okay, if you haven't already figured it out, basically what happened is I went to this gigantic health food store in Maryland, and I don't have any health food stores like that around here. So I literally stocked up on all of this junk. Not junk, I mean, it's stuff that I'll probably use in the next couple of years. But I stocked up on all this stuff that I almost never use because I was like, you know what, I want to start eating really healthy and cooking all these meals with like barley and, you know, that kind of stuff. And that kind of never happened. So I'm still stuck with like mustard powder and a whole bunch of dried beans when I still open up cans. So we'll see if it happens to that I use them. But I'm gonna go put these back in, so I'll pause really quick. Okay, this is my regular flour that I have, like the white flour. That's what I use for most everything, like King Arthur all-purpose flour, which is non-GMO. That's the flour that doesn't like hurt my stomach after I eat a lot of like baked goods and stuff, because regular flour was kind of messing up my stomach, and I was like, am I getting old, or it was the flour? But anyways, so you probably saw that I have measuring cups in the white flour and the sugar, and I leave them in there, so I'll like use it, leave it in there like a scoop, just like how I leave the scoop in my rice. And I won't use them for anything else, I'll just use them for that. And then when it's done, I'll like wash them with the container and then refill them. Yeah. Okay, so going on, I have these Latoy rice noodles, which I bought a long time ago, and they expire in 2018, December of 2018. Okay, but anyways, so I got these rice noodles. There's like not much of them. You like sprinkle them on top of salad and they're pretty good. This is Cafix, which I've had for a long time. Also, it's like a coffee substitute because I don't drink coffee, but I'm one of the weird people who actually like the coffee taste but don't drink coffee. Cashews. This is vegetable shortening. I use that to make quiche. Crust. Grits. Okay. Bunches of peanut butter, because you just can't have enough peanut butter. And then peanut butter chips. The only thing I use these in is to make peanut butter chip cookies, which is pretty good. I like peanut butter chip cookies instead of peanut butter cookies. Himalayan salt. This is another cashew container that I washed out and put shredded coconut in there. Then I have carob powder because I make a lot of things with carob, but not like, most of them are carob chips and stuff, but if I'm making brownies, my mom doesn't eat chocolate, so I use carob for her. Actually, when I grew up, I didn't eat chocolate until I was like 15. And then I tried chocolate and I was like, there's no going back to carob, but some things still taste good with carob. It's just, you notice that it doesn't taste exactly the same. I mean, I guess if chocolate didn't exist anymore, like just stopped existing overnight, I could be satisfied with carob, but knowing that chocolate is there, carob just doesn't taste as good to me anymore. So, let's see. Then I have down here Vidalia onion vinaigrette, vegetable oil, a big bag of chocolate chips, honey, Give me 1 second. Honey mustard. Yeah, honey mustard, right? Okay. Because pretty much almost eaten bag of tortilla chips. And then down here I have some cans of stuff. So I'm gonna bring this a little closer. Did you say hi? Okay, so down here I have spaghetti, lasagna, whole grain lasagna, another lasagna, which is like a half-used lasagna. I have shells, which is I think a half-used box, ziti, rotini, I don't know if you can see that, but rotini, and then I have jello, which is Benko Jello. I do not eat gelatin, so all my marshmallows and Jello have to be like gelatin free, and this is one of them. So that. Then casamamita, taco shells, long grain wild rice, and then organic, what is this? Macaroni and cheese. Oh, it was, okay, but you can still tell that was like a complete fail on my part. Anyways, macaroni and cheese, and then I have like 3 of these boxes of the Annie's macaroni and cheese, which I don't like. It tastes really chalky to me, but my husband and my son like it, so whenever they want it, I'll like make it for them. I'm gonna put this back really fast. And also, in the beginning, I wasn't saying that I'm a complete, like, pantry slob. It's just that things get messed up sometimes, and I can't fix them as fast as they get messed up. I try to, but it kind of drives me crazy a little bit, so Liam is kicking the stand. Okay, I realized I skipped this one, which, these are butterscotch chips, and honestly, I hate them. But I like butterscotch in certain candies and stuff, but I hate the taste of these like butterscotch chips. So I have been trying to find recipes to use them in that I will actually like. I have not been successful yet. I made like chocolate chip butterscotch cookies or something. And they were okay, but they weren't like, yes, they taste great. I want to do something with that. So hopefully with this last little, you know, chunk of it, I'll be able to do something awesome. Anyways, lentils. Oh yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for those, just leave them in the comments and I will definitely try it. Regular lentils. I like those better than green lentils. This is like extra ginger powder because I make bulla and that uses tons of ginger. Then cinnamon, turmeric. These are like unopened, just like stock, kind of. Like sea salt. That's coconut oil, but it's opened. What's up, buddy? Instant dry yeast. I'm just like tapping on it because it's super hard. This is activated charcoal actually. So this was the vegetable base, but I washed it out and put activated charcoal in there when it was done. This is Roma, another coffee substitute, which uses, I think, like roasted barley and chicory. And then there's another Roma one back there too. This is baking soda. This is activated charcoal, the big can. This stuff is really cool. I'll make a video about it later because this like saved my sister's life. I gotcha. Okay, these are vanilla things. Another fail that I bought and should have just bought chocolate chips instead. Cocoa powder, which is almost done. It's like probably half. And I have baking powder, yes. Aluminum-free baking powder. Okay. And that, now it's just the bottom that we have to do. To go through. Say hi, Lee. Hi, Liam. Okay. So, I have apple cider vinegar. I have a can of kidney beans. Vegetarian vegetable soup in case I don't feel like cooking, which happens sometimes. Fruit cocktail. Organic coconut cream. I got this so I could try to make like a cake or something like that and use that as the icing because I figured out how many ingredients are in like, icing and stuff, and I didn't like it. So anyways, continuing on, sweet cream style corn, which I bought by accident, because I don't like cream style corn, and I usually buy regular cream style corn, so I wouldn't be surprised if that expires. Sliced beets. This, the label got ripped off by Claymore, but this is another cream style corn, so it's not going anywhere. Another can of kidney beans. What is these? This label also got ripped off. And this is peas. Or that one's cream style corn and this one's peas, whichever one, because they got ripped off in the same day. So, crushed pineapple, which I use to make pineapple muffins. Mixed fruit in light syrup. Ooh, you just did a toot. Lychees. Lychees do not taste as good in the can, but if I can't find them, I will go for the ones in the can. I actually got these at Walmart online. Anyways. And then vegetarian baked beans. Okay, now over here I have olive oil, which this bottle has like nothing in it right now. But you don't just, one does not just throw away olive oil when a bottle costs like $30. Okay, this is some lemon juice. This is this is raisins that I used to make a Jamaican bun. This is my other olive oil bottle, Pompeian. And then I have my cranberry juice, which nobody in the house likes, except for me. So I'm the only one who likes cranberry juice, and I'm also the only one who likes grapefruit juice in my household. Okay, I took a break to go and feed Liam, and I have pretty much everything put back in the pantry. A little more organized than before, so thanks for giving me a reason to hop in there. Okay, down here I have a random marinara sauce that I should have put in the pantry a while ago, a bunch of Malta, and jasmine rice, which I recently ran out of, so that's why I got a new bag of it. The Malta, I only use Malta when I'm making like raisin muffins or Jamaican spice bun, so I have it, and I'll make it. I make a lot of them and I'll like sell them to my family members, so that is why I am stocked up on it. I am not a non-alcoholic alcoholic. Okay guys, if the camera is wobbling, it's because I'm short and it's very hard to like hold my arm up here. I'm standing on a step stool, but still it's kind of like awkward for me. Okay, so here I have cornstarch, Italian breadcrumbs, which is basically empty, Bacardi, which I only use in my spice bun again, tahini, which I tried it in one thing and it tasted awful, so I don't know what to use it for. So let me know if there's anything that tahini can go in and it tastes good. Blackstrap molasses, which I took when I was pregnant and iron deficient. Energy egg replacer, which is something I've been using for a long time, and it cuts back on me having to use eggs in my baked goods. This is arrowroot, which I use in to thicken my ice cream when I'm making homemade ice cream. This is organic brown rice flour, which is something I got for somebody because they wanted me to make gluten-free cookies for them, and they turned out tasting like grains of sand. This is something my mom got for me, which I actually do like those. And then figs, which is something I also got on my health thing and was afraid to try. But I recently tried live figs, so I think I am going to try those out because the live figs were good. I don't even know why I have this bag of raisins up here because it literally has probably 20 or less raisins in it right now. Not right now saying that like I'm going to fill it up or anything, but okay. So in here I have ginger, which I use a lot of. I mentioned that earlier. This is baking powder. Nutmeg in here. Molasses. This is like the molasses I bake with. I use that in my spice bun. Hot sauce, which I'm not eating right now because I'm breastfeeding. And crushed red peppers. This is, oops, okay, Agar flakes back there. I really forgot what I used those for, but I used them for something. This is beef seasoning, so, and chicken seasoning. And this says garlic, but it is curry powder that my aunt from India got for me. And I will be using that when I figure out what to make with it. Garlic powder, onion powder. That is not garlic salt because I poured out the garlic salt. It is yeast flakes. Okay. Okay, then this is a smaller sugar, just in case I am drinking tea like I do every morning. I don't know if I said salt already or not. But salt. And this is not teriyaki sauce. This is actually liquid aminos by the Bragg company. Okay, baking soda, cayenne pepper, allspice. This is food coloring, which I have used, but I totally forgot I had. Okay, this is a butter flavored cooking spray, which I will never get again because it smells really strange. Vanilla extract, black pepper. Gotta get the baby. Okay, and then I have turmeric, curry powder. This is coconut extract, which I never use. Ground cinnamon, coriander, cumin. This is I'll get back to that because I totally forgot what it is called, but I know what it is. Cayenne pepper, basil, thyme, oregano, and more ground cumin. Okay, this is called Calm. It is something that you mix with the water or something like that, and it helps you like go to bed or something. It's like powdered magnesium or something like that. Magnesium. Okay, so that sums it up for the cupboards. Okay, here we have the mini fridge, which is Claymore's fridge, but I still put stuff in there because it helps with space. So I have my, what is this? A cranberry juice. And then in here, I have bread, cheese slices, provolone, and whole beef jack. And then this is like vegetarian turkey. And then there are some cans of ginger ale down there. And this is like a flour coating mixture that I use to bread my General Tso tofu. And there's some more bread down there. Some more tomatoes back there. And some sliced up lettuce in this container. So basically what I do is I will put all the sandwich components in this fridge. And whenever anyone wants a sandwich, they just grab all the stuff out of this fridge. The lettuce is already cut up, the tomatoes are already cut up, and then there's cheese. And then they can grab dressings that they want from the other fridge. So now we're going to the fridge, and then after that fridge, we can go shopping. I totally forgot about the deep freezer. So in here I have Morningstar Veggie Breakfast Bacon, which I use in quiche a lot. I don't really cook it for breakfast to just like eat for breakfast. This is like one single burrito. It's like a bean and cheese burrito. Brussels sprouts, because again, nobody likes Brussels sprouts except for me. Corn. This is some like imitation crab that you use for sushi. And I really like making sushi, but I found out that this crab has like fish in it, so I'm waiting for somebody to come along that doesn't mind, and then I'll make sushi for them, but not eat it. So hopefully they won't think I like poisoned them or something. Okay, so this is ice cream. That tub barely has anything in there, and then this tub has a decent amount in there, but yeah, someone opens up the tub without... Okay, this is chicken patties from Corn. These are my favorite chicken patties. And also chicken nuggets. Claymore eats the chicken nuggets. And there's like a whole bunch of bread in here, just in case I don't make bread. I have frozen bread, so yeah. This popsicle box is just randomly in here. It needs to be trashed. So you guys, I'm kind of messy a little bit. This is like, it's called Wham. So it's like veggie meat. And it comes in a huge roll, like, this. and it's frozen, and I will thaw it and slice it up. And you can use it like sandwich meat, kind of like a turkey, but it comes with bag is in there. Gosh, down there is like, it's freezing cold. Okay, this is smoked turkey. Basically, same thing like the Wham, but it's turkey flavored. And this is veggie tuna, which is pretty cool because there's this thing that Jamaicans make called ackee and saltfish, and this is our thing that we use instead of saltfish. We use veggie tuna. So yeah. And then one solo Luigi cup down there. And then a bunch of ice packs, which I'm about to take out, and a bag clip I am going to. And once again, thank you for giving me the opportunity to clean that out a little bit. Okay, in the regular freezer, it's just like a whole bunch of stuff on the door. And that's like all smoothie stuff, which we never use again. And there's homemade ice cream in that tub, regular ice cream in that, and water in that frozen. Okay, in the fridge I have thick and chunky salsa, Smart Balance butter, lemon, whoops, okay, needs to be a little bit difficult. Alright, that is lemon juice that I probably should put back to Elijah. This is basil pesto, Vidalia onion vinaigrette, orange juice. This is coconut milk that I recently used in my hair. Use some of in my hair. Okay, this is garlic and honey, because I'm currently doing garlic and honey detox. And that's quiche back there, and also cream cheese, like, not bites, because I made it more of like a full quiche. This is mashed potato and pumpkin puree for Liam. This is lasagna in here. This is like a pasta type thing with a garlic butter. And then General Tso dressing, or sauce slash glaze. Floridex, which I take for my iron. This is yeast, like not nutritional yeast. That's yeast for like rising the bread that I make and stuff. Honestly, I've had that yeast for a long time. I just keep it in the fridge. And then these are eggs. And Chobani yogurt. Down here I have some hamburger buns, some cheddar cheese, a tomato, some onions, flour tortillas. I'm not sure how many, like, looks like about 4. A random solo pepper. Italian ranch, which is basically empty, and I need to add that to the list. Let's see if I can in the fridge. Jelly, relish, ketchup, free wine, and what is this again? Oh yes, this is peach tea that I recently made in a video also. Tons more jam up here. Like all of these different blackberries, strawberry, seedless raspberry, Concord grape. This is Chipotle mayonnaise. Claymore's pointing to everything too. He's trying to tell you like what everything is. What's that, Clay? Butter? Okay. Butter sticks. Cream cheese. That is the vegetable base. This is hummus. Then we have ginger for whenever I make sushi. Pesto again, and red pesto right here, which is almost done. Okay, so that concludes our whole tour. You're not done? Okay. Can you close up the fridge for me, bud? Thank you. Okay, now we are grocery shopping. We're in Aldi, so we're gonna get a couple things on the list. So here we go. Okay, the grape tomatoes are right here, right off the bat. So I'm just gonna pick one of these. That one doesn't look too good. This one looks pretty good. Want to hang on to these? Okay, look. They're about 5 in each bag. And this one has a really big one, so I'm going to take that one. Look at these apples, Claymore. Do you want to hold them both? Or do you want to give one to me? Which one do you want me to take? You want to keep them both? Alright. Okay, next we have the Soymilk, which is under the wrong tag. It's supposed to be that one. If you guys could see me now. I'm trying to reach up here. Short person that I am. And unfortunately, it's all the way back there, which is where I'm never going to reach. So I can just keep this box because it's just not coming. I'm probably just gonna take this box out, and I'm gonna get an almond milk instead. It is like a 4-cent difference. Ranch. You want ranch, Claymore? And now you put down the tomatoes, huh? You want me to put them in the cart, in the back? Okay, so we've grabbed everything we need and we're heading to the checkout now. Every week I'm going to put $20 in this pouch. I'm going to use cash because it's the easiest way for me to keep track of everything. When you use a debit card or credit card, if you go over by a couple bucks, it's always easy to just pay it, and then you'll get in the habit of just going over by a couple bucks, and it still adds up. So I'm going to use cash, and I'm going to go for $20 or less every week, and if I spend less than I'm supposed to, then I'm going to put it in this pouch, and that can be for the next, week or a couple months down the line. If I need to go over for something, it'll be there. So, yeah. We're going to the checkout now, as I said earlier. Okay, we just got into Lidl, so we're going to be getting all those stuff now. What we're looking for is avocados, red onions, cereal, tea bags, and plantains. So let's go get them. Crashed you. Sorry. These ones are already ripe, so I could eat them tomorrow. So I'm gonna grab one ripe one and one not. It's just a matter of which non-ripe one. Watch me grab one and it's spoiled. But honestly, some of them are really soft. I don't want a super soft one. I think this one is pretty okay, but you know what? I'm just gonna get two not ripe ones. No, but these are gonna take forever to get ripe. Ah. Alright, I'm gonna get stick to what I said. I'm gonna take a chance on you, avocado. Alright, this one looks okay and feels a little firm, so it should be good. I grabbed too many plantains, I think. Please don't eat that avocado. Please take it out your mouth, Clay. Okay, I picked up a couple extra things because the red onions are not here. They're not available. So this is all supposed to equal under $10. So if I did it right, we are going to make the $20 mark for this week. Okay, so this is our $20 haul for this week. We got some cereal, some tomatoes, saltines, mandarin, oranges, 4 plantains, 2 avocados, a pack of 10 slices of mild cheddar cheese, garlic, tea bags, mushrooms, ranch, and soy milk, almond milk, and apples. As you guys can see, we just spent $18.10 at the grocery store, which leaves us with $1.90 in the bag. You're probably thinking I bought absolutely nothing at the grocery store just now, but honestly, coupled with some of the things in the fridge, in the pantry, like the bread and the flour, I will be able to make quite a few things with the stuff that I currently have on the table. I'm thinking right off the bat some type of mushroom meatball that I'll be serving with rice because it's rice week and next week is going to be potato week, which is my favorite week. But anyways, join us next week so you can see what we made with all the stuff on the table coupled with some of the stuff that we already have. And it will get more interesting as things start to run out in the pantry and fridge that we currently have. So we'll have to do a lot more shopping. But right now I'm conservatively shopping so that we don't have a whole bunch of things that spoil. Like the whole point of this is so I can stop having a whole bunch of food in the fridge that goes bad, and also to see how much money I can save doing this in the first place. So join us next week if you're interested, and I will see you then, or you will see me then. Claymore's already like halfway through his fruit cup and just got home. Is it good?